Shivaya. How did it go? Thank you all very, very much for participating in this weekend. Thank you to everyone for putting this together. You all.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
So good to talk to you.
And you as well.
I've got two quick questions. The first one is, I'm facing a challenge right now.
Oh, congratulations.
I know it. Thank you. And it's really...
Exciting?
If you say so.
Thank you. Do you say so?
No, I don't.
Oh, all right. Your choice.
It's, I'm trying to quit smoking, and I'm
Trying?
really trying.
I see.
And I'm on these pills that help suppress the cravings, and
All
those
right.
have helped a bit.
All right.
This is the first time that I've really decided and committed.
Yes.
And so I'm down. I've gone down, and the latest one is I got down from 12 to 3, and then I got down from 3 to 1.
Yes.
And then I went up again to 3.
All right.
And the cravings just take over my body, and I'm just like, I can't think unless I...
Oh, all right. Would you like to do a completely thorough detoxification of your body?
No, but I'm willing.
No? There's that like wonderful paradoxical language like again. No, but I'm willing. No, but yes. Yes, but no.
I'm just, being honest. It
thank
doesn't
you.
sound like fun. However...
Let me ask you.
Yes.
Why are you uncertain about being willing to do a detoxification if the detoxification might remove the craving?
Because it sounds like it won't feel good.
Why do you think that?
That's a good point, because I haven't
Thank you. Who told you that detoxification has to feel bad?
I did.
Yeah, why?
So I guess so I wouldn't do it.
Thank you. Because you don't want to stop.
Well, part of me absolutely doesn't want to stop.
There are no part of you.
Oh.
There is you or there is not you.
Okay.
You see, this is part of the problem that you're having. Is you're not defining yourself holistically, but you're defining yourself as a bunch of conflicting parts.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So if you define yourself holistically and really be honest, as you say, then you will honestly admit the you are now doesn't want to stop.
Okay, I do admit that.
Thank you. Now, there is another you that does want to stop, but even more important than that, there is another you that never started. You understand?
No.
All right, let us explain. This is what we euphemistically call in your language the 13th step. Some of you are ready for this, some of you are not. It's all right, no judgment. But let us explain this idea and see if your mind can wrap around it.
Okay. Yes.
All right? All right. You understand the idea that we have expressed many times that any change is a total change?
Yes.
Yes? Or yes?
Yes. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Then explain it to me.
Oh, shoot.
You see, there's going to be a test on some of this.
Well, when you change it...
Because you might just be blowing smoke in my eye.
I might be. When you change something, you've said it's a total change because it shifts it from one thing to another.
What does that mean? What do you mean one thing to another?
I'm busted.
Thank you. Very good. Thank you for being truly honest. Here's what we mean. Imagine, in your mind's eye, a blue cube. Do you see it?
Yes.
All right. It has 6 blue sides. Yes?
Yes.
All right. Now, imagine in your mind's eye a cube with 5 blue sides and 1 red one. Do you see it?
Yes.
All right. Now, there are two ways primarily to look at this. You could say that there is a blue cube and you have made one small change to that blue cube by changing one of its sides to red. But it's the same cube with just one small change, a red side. Or you could say, wait a minute, a totally blue cube and a cube with 5 blue sides and 1 red one are 2 completely different cubes. Yeah. Completely different cubes. One has nothing to do with the other. They're 2 completely different cubes, 2 completely different realities, 2 completely different universes unto themselves, each with their own qualities, intact, having nothing to do with one another. You follow me?
Yes.
So, when we talk about the idea that every change is a total change, the idea is that if you take one thing, you can think you're making a small change in that thing, or you can realize that if you change anything, you've changed the whole thing to another thing altogether, in another reality altogether, with its own unique qualities, having nothing to do with the cube that was there a moment ago. You follow me so far?
Yes.
So, this also is done with yourself as a personality. You must understand that what you are as a person, what you are as a personality, is an artificial construct. It's a temporary mask that you're projecting with your consciousness. You follow me?
Yes.
All right. So the idea of the urge to smoke, the craving, that exists as a component in one personality equation. That personality equation is one person, a whole person, a complete person unto herself in her own universe.
Yes.
Now, there is also the idea that if you don't smoke, then there is also a universe for that person. A person who has quit smoking is its own idea. And one of the qualities of that description, one of the qualities of that equation is you are someone who used to smoke. That's a description unto itself.
Yes.
There is also another reality of a version of you that never did smoke. Ever. And so that person cannot have cravings because they never started smoking. You follow me? All right. Now, the way to be that person is to understand the following notion. There is only here and now. You follow me?
Yes.
This is all there is. There is only one moment in creation. So, anything you think of as a different moment, a different reality, is actually the same one moment from a different point of view.
Yes.
All right. Now, so you could say, all right, there is a version of me that does not smoke. And in understanding that everything exists only in the now, then you also understand that the concept of the past and the concept of the future are just illusionary. Yes. You follow me? Mm-hmm. All right. If you know that the past is illusionary, then you must also follow the next chain in the logic, which is the past does not create the present. Instead, if you only exist now and the past is an illusion, it's the present that creates the past. Every single person that you choose to be at any given moment has her own past, her own unique past, different from any other version's past. So if you choose to be a person that does not smoke now, you can also recognize that that person now must, by definition, have a past wherein she never did smoke. And that's why she doesn't smoke now.
Wow.
Yes.
So I have to convince myself of that.
Yes. But you see, it's not just a matter of convincing. It's simply a matter of recognizing what the actual nature and structure of existence actually is like. Because once you understand what I've explained to you, it will make total sense that what you define yourself to be now actually creates a new past for that new person. It has to. Because in a space-time frame reference, in order to be whoever it is you're defining yourself to be now, with respect to the idea of causality as you believe in it in space-time, to be who you are now, that person has to have had a specific kind of past in order to be that person, because you believe that the past creates the present. So use that belief to your advantage by knowing that if you change the person you are also allowing yourself to change the past that will then allow you to be the person you want to be in the present. By becoming someone who never smoked, and therefore why should she have cravings? She never smoked. When you are that person, the cravings won't exist because they're not a part of the equation that makes up the definition of who you are as a person, because they never did. Does this make some sense to your mind?
It does, and it seems like, wouldn't that be an amazing gift for that habit to give to me on the positive side?
Yes. Well, you see, that's why many of you do what you do. Remember that because of the kind of reality you have created, and the kind of detachment that you have created, and the kind of forgetfulness you have created for yourself about who you really are, you are still very, very clever and creative beings. And very often, if the only way to find out what you are is by finding out what you are not, then that's the way you'll do it. And so sometimes you will choose paths that would seem to be negative and detrimental and destructive to you, so that you can finally get to a realization that really isn't who I prefer to be. And therefore, yes, it has served you in a positive way. And the fact that you just said that and had that recognition means that that recognition in that 1 second actually came from the reality of a person who never smoked. You follow me?
I do.
All right.
I do. That's
so,
good.
mull this around, see if that works for you, and if it does, go forth in that state of being. Why? Because circumstances don't matter. Only my state of being matters. What state of being do I prefer to be?
And I can't just be somebody who smokes one cigarette and get
You
through,
can. Yes, you
get
can.
through the transformation.
That is an equally valid idea. Yes, yes, yes. That's an equally valid idea. Many of you have known of people who have drank and smoked and partied all night long and lived to be 100.
Yes.
And you go, how do they do that? Because they absolutely believe, absolutely are aligned with their belief system that they can do that and live to be 100. So the only question to ask yourself is, do you actually believe that you can have one cigarette every so often and also still go through the transformation in the way that you prefer to?
No, I don't.
There you go.
There you go.
So you have just revealed to yourself what the actual definition of the state of being is that you actually prefer. And so if you prefer that, suddenly the things that to the other you might seem onerous, such as a detox, to the new you will seem exciting, and you can't wait to do it because it's going to be fun, and I'm going to learn so much by doing it, and I'm going to feel so great when I do it, and it's going to be so much fun, and I'm going to have so much help, and it's going to be exactly the right place at the right time, and oh boy, I can't wait. Because that's the you prefer to be. Make sense?
Yes.
So remember, you cannot perceive what you are not the vibration of. Things are invisible to you when you're not in the proper vibratory state. But when you are the person you prefer to be, things that used to look one way to another you will look differently to the new one. So the you that says, well, that's going to be difficult, it's going to be unpleasant, that's the old you talking.
Right.
It's not the new you talking. So when you truly choose to be the new you, you will see things in a different way. And you will experience things in a different way. You have sayings on your planet, don't you?
Yes.
One man's meat is another man's poison.
Yes.
Well, where do you think these ideas come from? The state of being utterly determines how you actually experience your reality. It has nothing to do with the thing itself. A detox is neutral. It's just a thing. It's just a circumstance. And what do we say about circumstance?
They don't matter.
They don't. Only the state
Only
of
the
being
state of
matters.
Yes.
And that's what will determine how you experience the circumstance. Positive meaning in, positive effect out. Negative meaning in, negative effect out. Law of attraction. Third law of creation. What you put out is what you get back. Detox, label it positive, label it negative. The very same thing can go both ways. It can be the worst experience of your life. It can be the best experience of your life. It depends on where you are coming from. Make sense?
Yes.
Does this help you?
Yes.
Was it good for you?
It was just as good for me. Thank you. Thank you. The other quick question that I have is, as a channel, you know this, I've been writing a book on world peace for 15 years.
Yes.
This is something I want to understand about that process. When my guides and unseen friends who are collaborating with me on this download a concept to me.
Yes.
And I just, in a sense, take down the download.
Yes.
Right? Then I go to my computer and I start to create an article out of it.
Yes.
Right, for the book.
Yes.
As I start to enter it, then I see that things are in something here and there is not in the right place. So I change it. Right?
Yes.
Then the whole process becomes moving the sentences around.
Yes.
Until they go boing.
Yes.
That process can take 5 or 6 hours.
So?
Well,
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
When you're doing it, does it seem like it actually took 5 or 6 hours, or are you just going off of the clock to figure that out? Does it feel like it took that long?
Only occasionally if I get a little frustrated because it's not going fast
There's
enough.
your clue right there. Remember that when you live in the moment, time flies not because you're ignoring it, time flies because you're not creating as much of it. So when you live in the moment and what you're doing is fun, and you have fun with what you're doing, it will not seem to take very much time because you're not creating so much time in which to do it. When you get frustrated, you're falling back on your negative belief system and bringing up details that require time to look at in your processing. So, when you allow it to be a more holistic thing, time will collapse, you will not create as much of it. It will not matter how long it seems to take, because to you it will only seem fleeting. Nevertheless, if suddenly you find yourself getting frustrated and it feels like it's taking more time, then that's exactly the moment to stop and deal with the frustration itself and not keep going, because the writing has now been the process that put you in touch with what you really need to get in touch with, why you're frustrated. So that you can examine your belief system and then holistically come back into a state of being that will then allow you to collapse time again and continue on with the project.
And being the synergy.
Yes.
The synergy
and that's collaboration. You see, your friends are not just downloading data, they are downloading energy that allows you to go through these processes so that you will actually be a better downloader. You follow me? They are clearing out the blockages, just like a detox would.
Oh, I thought they were teaching me the concept by having me have to come up with it.
They are, but they're giving you energy that urges you into those positions so that you have to face those issues. And when you face them, you're clearing out the blockages.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, yes. They're working with you on many different levels. All of you. They work with you on many different levels, not just the level your physical mind thinks it's being interacted with upon. Right. It's being interacted with upon many, many, many levels. And that's the result of one of the interactions. Coming to that point, coming to that realization, coming to those recognitions is the result of conversations you don't hear with your ears or your head. but conversations you hear with your heart, which is actually the seat of the soul. And it is from the heart that your mind ought to be taking directions, not the other way around. Make sense?
Yeah.
Does this help?
Yeah, I just thought they were making me understand the concept, like where it becomes second nature.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
By having to move it all around, because then
too.
I'm co-creating.
Yes.
and understanding.
It's a
and
collaboration
then
on many levels. Yes, not just this or that, this and that.
This and that.
This and that. If you want that to be another mantra, so be it.
This and that.
Not just this or that, this and that.
Yes, thank you.
Circumstances don't matter, only state of being matters, not this or that, this and. You see, this is part and parcel. And why the secret is so good for you as a product is because over 23 orbits of your planet, we have discussed with you, and many other beings have discussed with you for a long time, many different kinds of approaches, many different kinds of perspectives, many different kinds of so-called downloads or products. The fact that things like The Secret put them all in one place so that you can constantly be reminded of all the different tools, all the different permission slips, all the different downloads, all at once is what it's all about. Because very often, again, because of your choice to compartmentalize yourself, you'll remember one thing we may have said and completely forget to add the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, and seventh things we said to be able to use it as one holistic permission slip. So the idea of always remembering to add all the principles, to always look at life from all the principles that have been talked about is the key. To look at life and experience life holistically, remembering all the points of view that are germane for your particular vibration, instead of just attacking them one at a time and wondering why they don't seem to work. Because you're not supporting them with all the other things that go along with them. You're not looking at it holistically. All right? All right.